Armchair Tourists. Today we are in Loma Linda, California. Located in the San Bernardino County of California, Loma Linda is the only blue zone in North America. Similar to every other blue zone of the world, Loma Linda is primarily rolling hills and rugged mountains. The warm and mild climate sees barely any precipitation throughout the entire year. However, it's not considered a desert. They still do get some precipitation, just not as much as the rest of the United States. The community of around 9,000 Seventh-day Adventists regularly exercise through a variety of natural means. This could be anything from walking to maintaining their house and doing yard work. They also do not smoke, as it is publicly illegal, and this is enforced by the local government. They also do not drink. The sale of alcohol is regularly and carefully monitored and controlled by the government, as well as they follow the vegetarian diet of the Bible. Like all the other blue zone regions of the world, people in Loma Linda take time out of their day to de-stress. In this case, they take the time to pray. This clears their mind and allows them to create spiritual connections, meanwhile relax. Throughout their lives and even into old age, they keep themselves busy through means and activities such as volunteering and working. Retirement is almost unheard of. By doing so, it allows them to keep their strength, maintain their mobility, and keep mentally sharp. Since they follow the vegetarian diet of the Bible, this means that they primarily eat locally grown produce. This includes fruits such as bananas, mangoes, apples, oranges, peaches, and berries, and vegetables such as broccoli, bell peppers, carrots, and sweet potatoes. Another large component of the diet is the inclusion of nuts, seeds, and legumes. This includes almonds, cashews, peanuts, flaxseed, sunflower seeds, and many others. Another key practice of their diet to keep in mind is that they do not eat large meals at scheduled times of the day. Instead, they eat smaller meals throughout the day, with only their biggest meal being breakfast. This helps maintain a good body mass index, or BMI, as it avoids the unnecessary calories during inactive parts of the day. To incorporate these eating practices as well as the local ingredients of Loma Linda, for today's recipe, we will be making oat protein rounds that will feature flax seeds, peanuts, and almonds, meanwhile not being calorically dense. This is so that it can be eaten as a snack towards the later end of the day so that you're not consuming too many calories. The incorporation of these ingredients is beneficial to the body. Flax seeds contain the phytochemical called lignans. These improve digestional health as well as reduce one's risks of heart disease, heart attack, and stroke. This is because they lower cholesterol levels. Similarly, almonds are high in phytosterols, which interfere with the body's ability to absorb cholesterol, and so as a result, almonds also help to reduce cholesterol. The cholesterol that these ingredients lower is called LDL cholesterol, which is the bad one, which stands for low density lipoprotein cholesterol. This is the stuff that builds plaque on the walls of your arteries. Now that you know a little bit about the Loma Linda diet and about Loma Linda, California, let's get on to the recipe. For today's recipe, you will need oats. I'm using quick oats, peanut butter, ripe bananas, unsweetened applesauce, dry roasted and unsalted almonds, dark chocolate chips, and some ground flaxseed. To begin, preheat your oven to 350 degrees. Next, we're going to take our 2 ripe bananas, and you want to make sure that they're ripe because we're not going to be adding any sugar to this recipe, so that will be your source of sweetness. So we're going to take the 2 ripe bananas and we're going to mash them in a large mixing bowl. Next, we're going to add in 1.5 cups of oats, and we're going to mix it to combine. Next, Next, we're gonna add in about half a cup of unsweetened applesauce. Once you've mixed in your applesauce, you're just gonna set it aside. Now you're gonna pull out your food processor and you're gonna put in a 1/3 cup of almonds. We're gonna pulse this until it's finely ground. Next, we're gonna add in 3 tablespoons of ground flaxseed. And we're gonna mix once again. Now we're gonna add in 2 tablespoons of peanut butter. And we're gonna mix again. And finally, we're gonna add in a 1/3 cup of dark chocolate chips. And we're gonna mix to incorporate. On a cookie sheet lined with parchment paper, you're gonna take a spoon and you're gonna scoop about 2 tablespoons worth of mixture onto the pan. I'm just gonna repeat this until I run out of batter. So now I'm just gonna shape these into more circular shapes, and I'm also gonna flatten them down a little bit. So now I'm just gonna pop these into the oven for about 15 to 20 minutes, just keeping an eye until they're slightly golden brown. So after 15 minutes, I'm gonna pull out of the oven. And there, as we can see, they've changed to a slightly darker color. So now I'm just gonna set them aside and let them cool. This will let them set up and properly keep their shape. Thanks for tuning in to this episode of Blue Zone at Home. I hope you enjoyed learning a little bit about Loma Linda, California, and learning how to make these. I hope to see you next time. As always, the ingredients and quantities will be listed in the description box down below.